If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, Attorney at Law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Hello, Newcastle. And you know what? I'm having my breakfast this morning. I got my fresh hot coffee, little breakfast sandwich here. And how are you? Come sta? Molto bene. Hopefully you're doing fine. The sun's out. It's 37 degrees. So you are feeling a little chilled after last night. And we'll get to weather more after we get through these things, a few things going on. Did you watch Notre Dame and North Carolina? If you didn't, you missed a whale of a ball game, folks. Absolutely unbelievable. It was on Channel 4. And one heck of a ball game. Notre Dame, definitely for real. As they stepped up towards the end of the game to come up with the win, 31-17. They did miss a field goal during part of the quarter. And third quarter, exactly. I'm wondering how you feel about the Steelers. Game's supposed to be Thursday. They move it to Sunday. They move it to Monday, and now it's moved out to Tuesday. And does it seem like it could be more than a COVID thing? Could the Ravens possibly try to get starters back from injured reserve? In my estimation, the game's supposed to take place on Thursday. They should have to play with who they had available on Thursday. Not add to their roster. Just a humble opinion there as we sail through. And, it's business as usual as, a lot of people are digging into these numbers. But if you take the number of people in the county and then you take what they're writing about them, who's hospitalized, who's in intensive care, you'll find out that most of these people are over 65, had pre-existing conditions, and the people under that are getting better. That's the good news. Here you go. 4,087 patients hospitalized. The number way down here, we're like at 9, 10, 11. And the numbers over 65. With those numbers being the way they are, you have to make a case for why are you keeping the pandemic going. Unless it's to set precedents for breaking the Constitution of the United States. I'm just saying here, folks. It doesn't make sense to me to do it for such a small minority and penalize the entire country. Now, with that, these are statewide figures. 877 in intensive care. When you go behind the numbers, I think it really, really becomes more present. If you haven't look, check out YouTube. You'll see Lou Holtz give a great speech on why to trust Donald Trump. Now, compliance checks. 746 compliance checks, 22 notices. Philadelphia, Wilkes-Barre, Harrisburg lead the list, followed by Pittsburgh. Right there you have 17. 2 in Allentown, 2 in Punxsutawney, and 1 in Erie. So it tells you, with respect to the compliance checks, that people are basically doing what they are supposed to do. I don't know if you noticed, the streets are very empty. And that's not good for the economy. Now, let's take this, and we're going to go to sports. We're going to come right back after.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars, on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. You know, thanks to Cedars, you got to get there, get some great food, and enjoy these games. Your Saturday, Ohio State takes on Illinois. Ohio State number 4. Kentucky's at number 6, Florida, and Maryland's at number 12, Indiana. Those important 12 o'clock games. Now, here's one that people are just asking about. Penn State takes on Michigan up at the Big House in Ann Arbor, ABC, and Penn State yet to find a win. Now, continuing on at 1 o'clock, your 1 o'clock games, Miami of Ohio versus Akron. Your 3 o'clock games will feature, and let's go Pitt. Jeff Richards, first time you hear me say that. Pitt takes on number 3 Clemson at Clemson. A big game by the Panthers. Knocks Clemson out of that top group. Now, here is a rivalry. Auburn at Alabama. And, I'm probably cheering for Auburn. As we get to the 4 o'clock games, Louisville at Boston College. 7 o'clock, LSU at Texas A&M. Also, Duke at Georgia Tech. 8 o'clock, Arizona at UCLA. And your late game, Nevada at Hawaii. The Oklahoma-West Virginia game has been postponed due to COVID. Now, let's get to men's college basketball. And, as you you expect to see a lot of the matchups, but everybody being very cautious. So here we go. The University of Pittsburgh is at home against Drexel. Penn State's at home against VMI. Now, this college basketball. As we continue on, Elkhorn State will be at Kent State. And University of Maryland Baltimore campus will take on St. Francis of Pennsylvania. Traveling through, and I'm trying to give you the teams that are close to home or have some importance that you might want to take a look at. And those are those games. Robert Morris at Central Michigan has been canceled, and Temple at home against Virginia Tech has been canceled. So there you go, folks. That was the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Go to Cedars, get some great food, whether it's takeout or whatever. Enjoy the food, enjoy the games, and enjoy a nice cold beverage to boot. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back in a flash.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2543 2535.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. At Delicios. Look at this sandwich. This is lunch, and I didn't want to overdo it, but I had coleslaw before. This sandwich, absolutely excellent. Cajun chicken, but their menu is so huge, and I'm going to show you all your friends that you knew from the old place. They're all here, so make sure you stop. They're open from 7 to 9. It's Delicios in downtown Newcastle.
We are back, and before we head off to weather, I'm going to warn, and I think we have to warn ourselves about complacency. A lot of blood was shed in our history to keep our freedoms in place. I understand about the novel coronavirus. I understand about all these other things. Okay, but complacency can put us in a place that we don't want to be. Complacency can end our democracy as we know it. Ronald Reagan said, freedom is just one generation away from non-existence. I ask you to remember that, to contact your state representatives, your federal congressmen, senators. It is very, very important. We'll slide into a very deep, dark hole of which our freedoms will be eroded away. Just a word before we go to weather. 37 degrees outside. 67% humidity, wind speed northwest at 6. Barometric pressure 30.10. Visibility 10 and a wind chill 32. So how is the radar looking when you take a look? There's Cleveland, clear as a bell. And Pittsburgh also with the same stuff. So let's get to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years. My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a whole car to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's cloudy low of 37, how is your Sunday, then check that, Saturday looking? And well, as you take a look at local radar, pretty clear. The national scene out beyond the cloud cover here and precipitation is clearing, and that's going to reach us for your Saturday. It'll be gradual, so don't think you're going to see these drastic changes. Last night, 37 and cloudy. Your Saturday, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny. That'll be later in the afternoon. High of 46. Saturday night, cuddle alert, clear low of 30. And your Sunday, sunshine and 53. That'll feel good. Now, Sunday night, showers likely after 2, mostly cloudy, a low of 36. Chance of the precip, 70% Sunday night. So after that nice day, you're going to get some rain. Monday, Karen, not a happy day for you. Showers, 47, 90% chance of rain. That continues into Monday evening, and low around 29, cuddle alert, 90% chance of rain. Transitioning you into Tuesday. It just keeps coming, high of 36. And you got a rain-snow mix, 80% chance. Be careful you don't go slip sliding away. Now, Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 25, 50% chance of precipitation. It's probably going to come in the form of snow. So, not an accumulation type snow. The ground's still kind of warm, but nevertheless, you're going to get it. Your Wednesday, partly sunny and 37. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, a low of 23. And Thursday, partly sunny with a high of 40. Very seasonal. We're making that transition into the winter months, and here we go, folks. So buckle up with that one. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break, hear from these great sponsors, and then we'll be right back to see you.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back, and good luck to the Wilmington Greyhounds today as they take on Columbia for the state title match. Also, masses at 4 o'clock today. We will work on getting you a programming guide for when this stuff comes out as we get more people in the office to help over this time. Pine Richland took on Erie Cathedral Prep, and I believe Pine Richland won in the PIAA championship game. And also to note, Central Valley won. Giving you some background on what's happened in state playoffs. It was a tradition that me and my son would go to the state playoff games. They've been abridged, switched. And for those of you, speaking of switched and abridged, for those of you looking at, Pine Richland was 48-7. For the West Virginia-Oklahoma game, not going to see it, canceled because of COVID. So just to let you know. Now, make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45. Always in the pursuit of excellence. Make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.